I know I need to size up with you, and when I defang the Viper, trust me, ain't gonna come from nowhere. Jeff, I already put you out. I don't even know why you're out here right now. Keep on talking. Hey, do me a favor. Why don't you act like this is an AA meeting and you shut your mouth while I'm sharing with the group? And Mustafa, you out here, a boy among men. And I'm gonna tell you what, you got lucky at the Rumble, so I know you're gonna come out here and run your mouth about how bad you are. But let me give you a little bit of a reality check. You see, Mustafa, you said that my eyes don't lie. Well, your eyes don't lie either, because last week, they were closed real tight when I put your simple ass to sleep. And AJ, hey man, be honest with me. How's our old girl Wendy doing?
Recap, and now we switch gears over to Survivor Series for a quick prediction episode here. All right, so Survivor Series. Now, while we're saying quick prediction, obviously the build up for Survivor Series has been a little bit weird.
Piss poor.
Coming off of Crown Jewels, kind of like this has just been thrown together on social media. They just said, "Hey, by the way, this is the Raw team, this is the SmackDown team, this is the champions, and go." And so it's been weird.
Well, it was tentative because Adam Pearce, doing last minute changes.
This man, on the fly, they're confused, man.
Two changes.
Yeah, you got rid of the Mysterios like that. Like, what you doing, man? Like, what's
I don't know. He on one ever since Brock Lesnar, man, put hands on him.
Now he's like, oh, you know what?
He's going heel.
Right.
He's going heel. Adam Pearce is going heel. That's what we know. And to top it off with the Survivor Series being announced and not as long storyline coming up for to build it up for Survivor Series, I feel they're experimenting something. I feel like they're busting something that AEW does. Oh, let's just throw these matches. Oh shit, you're doing this match next week? Okay. But we can't say that Crown Jewel was in bad pay. It was actually a solid.
No, it was
solid.
Fire.
It was good, right? And even though the build-up wasn't there, right? But the matches were great. And you were like, okay, hell yeah.
Yeah.
You never know about what we're gonna expect for this Survivor Series. We're saying that now, but what about they deliver? We don't know.
You're not wrong in that when watching Survivor Series, who knows? Because there are talented wrestlers on this card. So no doubt, like we've said it about the last couple of Charlotte Flair matches, right? The buildups have been pretty terrible, but then you get to the matchup and it's like, hey man, that match, okay, like she brings it, the people she's in the ring bring it, and so it's still fun. So here I could see still like these matches being strong. I mean, on paper, you look at some of the one-on-one matches even, and there's some, it's going to be interesting. I'm interested to see who wins, who loses, and how they protect everybody in this, because I mean, people got to take L's. They can't just have DQ finishes and, count outs. Like, we need to see winners and losers on this card. So it'll be interesting how they do it. But the buildup is where I got a problem, in how they've kind of lackluster put it together. It's very, like you said, it's not really what WWE does. AEW sometimes will do this, but WWE, usually you get, at least more effort put into the build for this. Probably my favorite, and I mean, I love NXT. My favorite Survivor Series is going to be that NXT one for a long time, because they built that up so beautifully with NXT having to help out because they were all stuck in Saudi. Mm-hmm. And so you got them coming in. You got Adam Cole versus Daniel Bryan at the time, Seth Rollins, the Invasion. You got the Tank rolling in and Triple H bringing in saying, "We are NXT." And just, it was just so great. I could rewatch that pay-per-view over and over again.
Even Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre invading NXT too.
Yeah, and back and forth. Yes, great point. We had none of that this time. This time it was just kind of like the Usos at the end coming in and saying, this is a message from Roman. Come on, man. Really?
I did like Big E respond, message received. I got a return message.
It was a big ending, and that was good.
I'll be ready. I was half expecting after the Usos beat down Big E for Roman's music to hit. And him himself. Dude, that would have done it for me. I'd have been like, oh, shit. And then him come down and just let
Come
them
out
know.
with the crown and shit.
Yeah. Like you talking about what I did to your boy, to your family. I still wearing the crown. What you gonna do about it?
Yeah, like
what
hold him up, pick him up.
Yeah.
I would have loved. Yeah, I would have loved that. Hell yeah, that would have been a better, way built up better for them too. Hell yeah, I'm with you. See,
so we still got SmackDown.
Call us, Vince, man. Call us
up. We got you.
Put us in the creative room. We got you.
Oh man,
let's get rid of Bruce Pritchard and John Laurinaitis. Get rid of those two pieces of shit, man.
Gotta go. Yeah.
Kevin Dunn too.
I'm with you on that. Clean house on that. All right, let's go through these matches here. So let's go through one by one. So we've got Damian Priest, United States champion, versus Shinsuke Nakamura, the Intercontinental champion, 1-on-1. Devin, who you got?
Priest. Just simple. Priest is going over. Let's be real. Shinsuke Nakamura has been an irrelevant IC champ. Period.
Okay.
So I think they're gonna stay on that. They're gonna stay on that lane. They've been building Damian Priest, repackaged him. He got new music. So yeah, they're big on Priest. I see that. So Priest.
All right. Ivan, who you got?
I hate to fucking say it, but yeah, looks like it. It sucks that Shinsuke is Intercontinental title reign is irrelevant. For God's sakes, man, give him matches with Ricochet. You still got oh my God, there's so much things they could
do.
Yes, this is why.
Woosah.
I'm trying to. Come on, man. Shinsuke's a fucking legend, for God's sakes. Jesus, and you're burying him. This is what happened when they buried him at WrestleMania. When he lost to AJ, I was pissed. He should have won. Pointless of him winning Royal Rumble instead of Oscar.
He would have won if he would have won at WrestleMania.
That would have been.
That would have been such a moment.
Hell yeah. That would have been great. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. I feel you. I'm with you.
Yeah,
but you know what? I think with Damian, they're transitioning him a heel. They repackage him. I like it. You know what? I don't mind Damian being a heel. He was a great heel in NXT, even prior to that, his career, before he became Damian as Punishment Martinez and Ring of Honor. Hell yeah, I like his heel persona. So him being transitioning to a heel, I wouldn't mind it. I would like to see that happening.
I missed that. What happened with him being a heel? Because I haven't been like keeping up on it to a T. So what was the last thing that happened?
Oh man, I mean, I'm trying to keep it up as much as what I see the highlights.
Yeah.
It's just like you just notice in his matches, he's been more aggressive. He's been more like
doing the ugly face, doing the ugly
face.
I know he's got the eyeliner now, the new music, everything. Yeah. All right, I feel you. Okay.
Yeah, I can see that. But this match, I just hope it delivers, man. Because these two phenomenal.
I think low key, this will be a really good match. I actually think this is going to be a pretty good match. Yeah. I think these two can go. I've come a long way with Damian Priest. Beginning, I wasn't there, and now he's one of my favorites to watch. Like I think he has a great moveset. The
They're
martial
both
arts,
strikers.
Striking, the striking battle between these two, I think, is going to be fun. Like this could end up being just like as a wrestling match, might end up being one of the best, maybe even the match of the night, like a show stealer kind of match. It could be. I'm
crossing my fingers when you said a wrestling match.
A wrestling match, yes. If they let them do it, no shenanigans. If they let them do it, it could be a wrestling match. Yes. You know what? I think I'm just gonna go with my gut on all these. Like I have no idea how they're gonna go, so I'm just gonna. There's gonna be wrestlers I'm gonna be rooting for, and so that's who I'm gonna pick. And on this one, I'm picking Shinsuke. I'm going Shinsuke Nakamura. I want him to win. Everything you guys are saying, like, he's getting, buried and he's just irrelevant champion. I hope they give him this win. I hope they see that. I mean, I don't have faith in them to do anything the right way, but I hope that this is a moment they take and say, you know what? Let's give Shinsuke this win. And then if they want to, take the belt off him pretty soon, fine. But I'm rooting for Shinsuke. Damian Priest, I think, will be fine. I think he takes the L and it won't hurt him. With Shinsuke, it's like, how many losses you gonna take, man? I mean, tribute to the troops he lost to Roman Reigns. So, it's just how many consecutive L's can this man take? No, give Shinsuke the win. I'm going Shinsuke. That's it. All right, we got the tag team champion versus champion. We got RK Bro versus the Usos. Let's go. Ivan, who you got?
This could be another steel match too. Why? You know why? The Usos has never disappointed on a Survivor Series tag team match. My favorite one is when they faced the Bar. That match when it was them. Ooh, man, Sheamus and Cesaro versus the Usos. Hey, that was a fantastic match. That was like that was my favorite Survivor Series tag team match between them two. They could deliver with this one too, man. Especially with with Riddle and with Orton. I could see that. I think they could deliver, and I think this is going to be like a counteracting, matchup. And hell yeah, I got to give the Usos to win this one because they've been. I have to give the Usos, man. I have to give it to them because yes, because I know they're Jesus. I plead the fifth, all right. I'm not. I pleaded the fifth. If it was my ranking, your boy would be a number 5. So if it was my ranking, your boy would be a number 5.
Feel my wrath.
Feel my wrath. But hey, Usos, man, I think Usos needs this win. They've been losing back-to-back recently. They need to win, and I think this match could be a stealer too, man. Because Orton and Riddle, they're the hottest thing right now in Raw. I know, like for 3 fucking hours, you have these two. You have this team. I mean, I know I want them to win, but I think Usos needs to win more than they do. So,
okay. Devin, I know what you're doing.
Come on, bro. Formalities.
Why even ask him? You already know. I'm like, why even ask him? You should have asked him the next match. You already know.
It's the Usos. Moving on. It is decided. I got the Usos. I got the Usos. Usos aren't losing this match. There's no way. They're not losing it. The Tribal Chief won't let it happen. No, they're winning. It's what it is. So we got the Usos. Moving on. We've got, let's see. Let's go. You want me to save? Well, we should just get this out the way, too. Big E, WWE Champ versus the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, the Universal Champion. Devin, Roman Reigns, done. Okay, moving on.
Let me make this point real quick. Shout out to the Survivor Series for I don't know how many, because usually they do last minute changes for the WWE Champion. So now they changed it up. Now Big E remains WWE Champion. They didn't do a switcheroo like the last 3 Survivor Series. Yeah. So shout out to that. But yeah, Roman Reigns, Tribal Chief, number 1, we the ones all the way.
All the way, yeah. Tribal Chief, Tribal Chief, Tribal Chief, Tribal Chief, Tribal Chief, right? Dylan.
Oh man, dude.
I know, bro.
I want Big E to win so bad. I really do. I want Big E to get this. I feel like it would help Big E so much. It's taking everything in me not to pick Big E, but I'm taking Roman Reigns. I'm taking the Tribal Chief. I don't feel like it's gonna happen here, but I do think we're building something here. I do feel like Big E and Roman Reigns, there's a cross feud that's happening between these two that
there's
maybe
a
precursor to the two of them like putting some stakes on the line, and maybe we get some kind of undisputed championship coming back to WWE. Because since Big E's been champion, I feel like there's been this kind of tease of Big E and Roman Reigns, and I don't think it ends at Survivor Series. I really don't, especially with how personal this is. And if Roman wins, which I think Roman will win, I think that we could be getting Big E saying, "Hey, I want this man. Like this is my ultimate test, to prove that I'm legit. Is to beat him." And to your point, Devin, Roman's title reign, I think this is the kind of L I feel like I want Roman's reign to end on, is one that really puts over someone to make them a star, right? To make them a made man. Whoever does that, all the powers, everything goes with that, right?
Man. Yep.
And Big E feels like the right guy for that. The Rock beating him, let's say, I think that'd be a waste, honestly. It would just be wasted. But
what about Seth Rollins?
I think that'd be wasted too. I don't think Seth needs that. I think Seth is already a made guy. And honestly, I'm kind of afraid that Seth is about to become the WWE champion. Like the way that this whole thing's going with Kevin Owens, I think Kevin being pissed at Big E and then Seth kind of manipulating. This is working towards Seth Rollins' favor a lot. So, but we'll see. But I think Big E, as much as I want to see him win, and I'm going to be rooting for him, and I did say I'm going to pick who I'm rooting for, but I can't on this one. I'm gonna go with Roman Reigns to be victorious in this champion versus championship matchup. But I maybe it's just my heart. I want to see them continue this on somehow, some way. All right, moving on. On the women's side, Becky Lynch, the Raw
Wait
Women's
a minute. I haven't given my pick yet.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh, shit. I thought you picked Roman already.
Hell no.
Did you say Dylon?
Oh yeah. You did pick.
No. As a matter of fact,
That wasn't the pick? Oh,
No.
I think that was the pick.
Oh, I
I was
thought,
making
yeah.
fun of it. I was making fun of it.
Oh, shit. Oh, I thought that was your pick. My bad.
I'm picking Big E. I'm going against the Trump. Yes.
You going Big E?
I'm going Big E.
Oh,
I need Big E.
okay.
You gonna hold this big L. Take this L. This huge ass L I got for you, Ivan.
Look, Shadow Sharp, I don't want those hot L's yet, all right? Hold on. Like I said, I want this match. Big E needs it, man. He needs to win. And you made a good point, Hafeez. If they do that, oh man, that'll be epic to see. If they actually, they're going to move away from Drew McIntyre instead of Roman and Drew, because I hate to say it, but Drew's with the fan, it died out, man. I'm not fitting it either, man. It's gone. It's
That
gone.
pandemic hurt him, man.
There was a moment that it was there for last Survivor Series. It was there, but I'm not there right now.
Yes.
That's messed up. 1 year ago, that's
A
crazy.
year ago,
Yes.
it's dead.
It's dead now. Now with this, I mean, I imagine that. Let's say if Roman loses, right? Roman's gonna be pissed off. How is he gonna be better than me? How is this WWE champion gonna be better than me? You know what? Put all tables of stakes, put all everything right there, put all the chips down the table. Title versus title, undisputed WrestleMania. There you go. To prove who's the better man, who's the better champion. And remind you, the Universal title has been more relevant than the WWE champion. And we need that WWE title to be relevant. That's why Big E needs this win. You have a man who's responsible for 3 hours on Raw. So you need this man to win over your 2-hour man who has 16 title defenses. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I like that.
But I need Biggie to win this one. That's the one in my heart. I know I'm going dumb under your because I should have gone with your tribal chief, but I'm explaining why I want Biggie to win.
Yeah.
And for what to add what Hafeez said, that makes a lot of sense to do that.
Yeah.
So that would be perfect to do. But like I said, you got to make that championship relevant again. You need to make Big E relevant. You gave him the responsibility. This is a chance to.
Yep. He needs a win like this to be relevant.
Yes.
Change your pick. Change your pick, Hafeez?
No, I'm not changing my pick. But I'm just saying, I think that, my heart wants that for Big E, even though I don't believe they're going to book it that way. I feel like, they're going to have Roman just continue to win and win and win and win. Like, I don't necessarily see him taking a pin or getting submitted. I mean, technically, he did lose the match on SmackDown to Xavier Woods. It was a DQ loss. So he's lost before, but that's
never took a pin.
That's not a pin. That's not a submission.
In over 700 days, by the way.
Yeah. He's afraid to take an actual L, and so he gets himself DQ. But whatever. That's another podcast, another episode. But it'd be nice. It'd be nice to see that for Big E. I don't believe it. I want it, but I props to you, Ivan, for being bold enough to pick it. And hey, if you win, if you're right and it gets it, all props to you, and you can gloat. But
you're not right.
And then I'll be like, here is
this
your hot L.
Delivered by me, personally.
I'll overnight the hot L to you, brother. Don't even worry about that.
It was hot. Take it.
Let's go back to the women's division again. Becky Lynch, Raw Women's Champion versus Charlotte Flair, SmackDown Women's Champion. Let's go, Ivan. Who you got?
Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, huh? This is a double-edged sword, honestly, because we don't even look. I'm gonna say it right now. This is all bullshit. They're not really feuding. We already know. You hear the both interviews. I respect her, but I don't trust her. I respect her, but I don't trust her. bull jive. I'm sorry, it's bull jive. It's it's all they want us to get us. They want us to be intrigued of it,
Yeah.
But the biggest question: who's going to go over? Because that's why it's a double-edged sword.
Mm-hmm.
You see, Charlotte is getting fed up already. She's tired of. You can tell she wants to leave. What else does she has to prove? It's just bad booking. That's the problem. That they're not booking her great matches. Don't get me wrong. Her and Sasha, cool. But do you think we want to see that again? I don't think I want to see
Seems
that.
Like the
same thing.
Yeah.
What about Toni Storm? What about Liv Morgan? What about that? Give me something, something. Toni Storm and Charlotte, I would like to see that.
We might get that. They teased it a little bit on Friday.
I hope they do.
Yeah,
I hope we get it.
We need that. We need something different.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. And then with Becky, she's coming back. You're trying to make her a full-on heel. It's hard because this girl was your female Stone Cold when she transitioned to being a heel, but then ended up being a face.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to push her to that limit, but I don't know. It's hard. And then if they let Becky win, then that's how you know they're moving forward with her, and Charlotte not anymore. But if they do that, and let's say Charlotte sits out on her contract, I don't want to be a part of it anymore. I'll sit out, either release me or something. That's going to be a big L for WWE if they lose her. That's a big one. You can't lose that loss. That's a huge loss. So it's a tough. That's why it's a double-edged sword. Who do you got to please in the end? Who is it that you're going to please? You got two egotistical women that are hot as hell right now. On both Raw and SmackDown. It's tough, man. I'm gonna have to go. If they don't want to lose this L, they better I'll take Charlotte. They better have her win.
The Queen, okay.
Queen.
All right, that's fair. All right, so we got the Queen. We got one vote for the Queen. Devin, who you got?
Yeah. Actually, this is pretty simple because you pretty much said it, Ivan. Like, it's a double-edged sword, but typically what WWE is going to do in these type of situations. No one can take an L. Okay, I could see Becky Lynch winning, but by DQ. It was we would just get a DQ finish.
So you think we get a DQ? No, man, I don't want.
We got a DQ finish last Survivor Series between between Drew McIntyre and what? No, was it? No, it wasn't.
Not
it
that
wasn't.
one.
No, not that one. I take it back.
Roman
he did win. He win. We the ones. That's right. My fault, sir. My fault. You right. You didn't win that by DQ. You won it by heel tactics. Smart. You got that. Yeah. But anyways, though, I think it's gonna be a DQ though, man. Seriously.
So you think Becky wins by DQ?
Becky wins by DQ.
Okay. It's just okay. So first of all, just to talk about Becky Lynch for a little bit. Her character right now, I'm so confused on what I'm supposed to be feeling from WWE. Is she a heel or face? Like, what's going on? Because that promo that she cut on Charlotte was a very face promo. And I got behind it. And I almost forgot she was a heel. And then you had Liv Morgan come out, and then she flipped and kind of tried to be a bitch again. And I'm like, what? And I think the crowd, too, had a hard time with it, too, because Liv was trying to say, she called her a bitch and trying to say all this shit. And the crowd wasn't feeling it. They weren't feeling what Liv was saying because Becky already got us all riled up as a face talking about Charlotte. Like, I can't switch my emotions that quickly to, oh, yeah, what you're saying is cool. Yeah, that's great. And then Liv comes out and I'm like, oh, no, you're wrong. Like, oh, no, I don't like you anymore. Like that. No, it's Becky's a likable character. She's a likable person. She's a likable character. And when she starts cutting promos like that, I'm going to side with her. So anyone that comes out, they might as well just send out Tamina or someone out there, someone I can just be able to root against when, with Becky in the ring, because it didn't make sense. And then this whole thing with Liv now feels a little bit off. So whatever. And then with Charlotte, I mean, yeah, there's all the controversy going on right now. Well, not really controversy, but like talk about her contract. Will she stay? Will she go? I'm so torn on that. I feel like with Charlotte, it would be so strong for AEW to be able to grab Charlotte Flair and add her to that AEW women's division. Holy shit. Yeah. Like, that would just be mind-blowing. Yeah, a huge upgrade. And she could really elevate that women's division if that were to happen. So that would be amazing. Do they give her the win to kind of appease her? I don't think they're even thinking that way. I feel like for me, I just feel like it's going to be Becky. I think that that's who they want to be the face of the women's division and really one of the faces of WWE, period. You know, Charlotte, she's a legacy. They do. I think they do want her around, but if they butt heads, you know, I could see them parting ways. But I think Becky, just in how they've always built them and how quickly Becky got right back to the top after being away, and it just feels like the lean is slightly more with Becky right now than with Charlotte as far as like who they're most concerned about elevating to the top and as the face of women's wrestling in WWE. Now, to your point, Devin, do they do something to protect both of them? I could see it. I don't want that. As a fan, I just want a clean finish, winners and losers. I just want that to happen.
Yeah, but this is WWE, and so I know the formula, and this seems like they will pull it right here. Like they don't. Sometimes WWE is just too afraid to just pull the trigger, have somebody take the L, but you know they'll just like, oh, we'll just do a lazy DQ finish, and I feel that they'll do it here.
Probably happen here. No, you're right. Yeah. All right, so we've got vote for Charlotte, 2 for Becky, 1 by DQ. I'm pulling for something clean. Give me a clean victory, but I'm not going to get it. You're right. You're probably right, to be honest. All right, moving on to the 2 brand versus brand matches, which are always goofy because all these wrestlers just got traded and, you know, they've been on the brand for like, I don't know, a month now at most. But here we are for brand supremacy.
Brand versus brand. I'm Team Raw all the way.
Yeah, I bleed red. I bleed red. Blue. And stop it. Stop it.
Just got
that
here.
Paycheck. This is a paycheck. Right. That's what this is about. All right. So let's start with the women. On Team Raw side, right now we've got Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Carmella, and Queen Zelina. On Team SmackDown, we have Sasha Banks, Shayna Baszler, Shotzi, Natalya, and TBA to be determined, to be announced soon. I'll take this one first because it just feels so random. Like I don't really have a strong lean. Like they're gonna go this way or that way with this. Let's see. I'm looking at it too. Like, how have I been picking? Like, how many Raw and SmackDown matches have I picked right now?
You got to break it down like that.
Now. Yeah, I'm wondering. So,
how many wins?
SmackDown. I've got the Usos SmackDown. I've got Roman Reigns SmackDown. I've got Becky Lynch Raw. So, really, SmackDown is real tilted towards SmackDown right now. Gosh, I'm gonna give this one to Team Raw. Screw it. I'm gonna give this one to Team Raw. I feel like Bianca, Rhea, Liv. Yeah, I could see it. I mean, and Queen Zelina. Look, you're gonna have her loot. I mean, I don't think they really care about Queen of the Ring. So they showed how much they care about that by the times that they gave, that they gave the time limits that they gave those matches. I could see Sasha taking it on. She's face now, so. That's goofy, and her and Shotzi are not going to get along. And then Shayna, do they really care about Shayna? I don't buy it yet. Natalya, yeah, I'm going to go Team Raw. All right, Devin, what you got?
Yeah, man, same Team Raw. Like, just from face value, like when I saw SmackDown, what was it, last Friday, and you saw just the implosion of Sasha Banks and Shotzi, I'm like, yeah, this is gonna work. So to Team Raw, all the way, real quick and simple.
Cool.
Man, and then it just sucks how this is going. I don't even know how they're going with it. I was happy for Aaliyah that she was a part of it. She's been there forever, and
dirty.
They did her dirty. Like, hey. I was happy for her. Oh my gosh, she's finally getting her push. She's now getting a main roster, appearance now. Hell yeah, I was happy for her. Honestly, I did kind of enjoy the Robert Stone thing. I kind of wish they could have did it better.
Yeah,
but
same here.
But they did.
It started out good, and then this was a joke. Yeah,
oh man, they could have done something way better with that. And then they took her out of the picture. I just hope we don't see Sonya Deville get involved. But hey, what about we see the return of course, Ding Dong that day?
If she's there, they're winning.
Yeah.
Team
I don't
SmackDown
know.
is winning.
she shows up, I'll be like,
Yeah.
whoa.
I'd be so
Oh,
happy.
I'll be
hell
happy
yeah.
too.
I'll pop.
I'll pop too, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, but overall, I really want Liv. I want her to be the sole survivor, so I'm gonna go with Raw. I think it's about Liv's fucking time. You've been seeing the crowd been behind her for like the last 2 years already for her to win. Your girls are gone. One is mom. The other went to another promotion.
Yep.
You're the only one
She
left.
looked good holding up the championship too.
Absolutely.
When she held up the championship in the ring, I was like, oh man, like it just, I could see it. I could see it. Yeah.
You know what? If they go with her, they better go with her at Rumble and let her win at Mania, man.
Wait a minute. What show is Alexa Bliss on? Is she on SmackDown?
SmackDown, yes.
Oh, why'd you feel like? Because what was she out? She had she was injured. Is that why she's been gone?
Yeah.
Or
no, you know what? No, she's on Raw. Sorry, Raw.
She's on Raw.
She's on Raw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at this roster right now.
Oh man, I'm like, oh shit, there it is, right there.
Yeah. Because on SmackDown, you have they just took off Naomi, they took off Aaliyah, but they still have Tony Storm and Xia Li. That's all they have.
Xia Li make her debut.
I like her, but
Tony Storm. I mean, they're not gonna put Naomi there because she's
ridiculous. I don't know what they're doing, man. If Sonya adds herself, I'm like, yep. Like, I can't do that. I'm not gonna do it to my women's. No, I just hope they don't make this a 2 minute, 3 minute. I'll be pissed off.
Oh, just real quick.
I would hate it, man.
That'd be bogus.
Off. Oh yeah, I'll be super pissed off. I'll start protesting. Fuck it. Build the women's bring back women's wrestling. Damn it, for WWE.
Right. Yeah, WWE. Yeah, man. So who you got?
Got Raw, man. I'm going to Raw. I want
Raw.
Liv, Soul Survivor, Raw. I want Liv.
All right, cool. So on the other side, on the men's side for Team Raw, we have Seth freaking Rollins, Finn Balor, KO Kevin Owens, Bobby Lashley, and Austin Theory. With Team SmackDown, we've got Drew McIntyre, Jeff Hardy, King Woods, Happy Corbin, and to be determined, another one for SmackDown we don't know yet. This one here. I don't know, man.
You don't know. Just want to pick.
I know, right? Like eating me, mighty mo. I don't know, man.
You want me to read you the SmackDown roster? I could.
Yeah, to see who it could be.
Well, okay. You still have Sheamus. You still have Ricochet. Yeah. You still have Jinder Mahal. Kofi Kingston, if they want to add him to it. Rich Holland, which I won't be surprised if they probably will.
Rich Holland.
Okay. All right. Let's see. They could add, one of the
Cesaro. Cesaro's still part of SmackDown, right?
Yeah, Cesaro. Yeah, okay. Cesaro too. Forgot about Cesaro. They could add Isaiah Scott, maybe. You never know. From Hit Row, they could probably add him to it.
Yeah, they could. Mm-hmm. That's not a bad call. Yeah,
no, not a bad call. Mustafa Ali. I mean, let's see who else. That's about, I guess, Shanky. I don't think you want to add Shanky. I don't know.
Yeah.
You're the first one to get eliminated.
Right.
I mean, that's what you have.
I think I'm leaning towards SmackDown because of Drew McIntyre. I'm not feeling Drew right now, but I feel like they're building him. Like they're trying to push him, and I'm like, you missed the timing. Like it just feels off right now. But I'm looking at this, and I could see the implosion coming from Raw. Where yes. Kevin Owens is on that team, Seth Rollins is on that team, Bobby Lashley's on that team. Like they're not gonna get along. But then you got Drew and Jeff and King Woods, even Happy Corbin. Like they don't really like him, but I don't think I'm worried about him from a heel persona, like messing things up. And Drew and King Woods, they've been booking really strong right now. I'm gonna go with Team SmackDown. I'm gonna say Team SmackDown comes out victorious. They win that matchup. Yeah, that's gonna be my pick.
Well, who would they add?
Having said what I just said, maybe they add another like a heel character, maybe a Sheamus to it. He makes his, because has he even been wrestling on SmackDown recently?
He had surgery in his nose because he broke his nose.
Right. Oh, that's right. So
okay.
Make a comeback here. Yeah, him or oh man,
I see Jinder for some reason.
Jinder. I
Jinder.
mean, if they put Kofi, then it's like shit. They're definitely gonna win because that chemistry between Xavier and Kofi, and then you got Drew McIntyre, like they're all gonna be on the same page. So that'd be a hard one to see lose. But yeah, I'm gonna say I don't know. That TBA spot is just hard to predict. But I got SmackDown. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say Sheamus will be the guy. I'd love to see him come back, and I got SmackDown.
Okay.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go with SmackDown as well, primarily because of King Woods. I think it would be a good showcase for him. I think he'll get the win too. Like he'll be the one to solidify the win for Team SmackDown as well. TBA, I do like that. That possibly Ridge Holland, maybe I could see him because he's big, has the size, and he's new, so it would make sense because they did add Austin Theory to Team Raw, so somebody young, the opposite of Austin Theory, so maybe like a Ridge Holland, I can see that. So, but yeah, man, I got SmackDown.
Yeah,
Tribal Chief.
I throw that.
See, the only reason why I thought you might go Raw and to that point with Tribal Chief is that the Usos and Roman are not there, so he could say, yeah, the reason why Team SmackDown lost is because we weren't there. Like, I thought you were gonna pull that, but okay, all right, I see.
Yeah.
Oh man, Ivan, what you got?
Of course, SmackDown, man. Good point about Rich Holland, but you remember last Friday on SmackDown? I would be so pissed if they put in Wagner. You saw him backstage.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He was the bodyguard for Adam Pearce. Shit. And then Kyle O'Reilly just mentioned it on 2.0. It was like, yeah, I saw you over there being a bodyguard. I was like, holy shit. That's right.
What is it with this guy? Why? Why?
I don't know.
That first episode of 2.0, they immediately replaced Kyle with him for the championship. And now if he gets his debut, that crowd is not going to know who this dude is yet. Like, it's just going to feel weird. Oh, my God.
Yes, if they do that, I'm going to be mad. I'm just like, I'm not going to watch it.
I guarantee I guarantee
that's who he's going to be.
He's too TBA. That's him.
Yep.
And
Adam Pearce has been picking people like Austin Theory showing up is like, hey, I like your style. It's you. And then this dude's been hanging with him. He's his bodyguard. He'll just throw him in there just for the laughs, man. Like, wow.
Jesus, if they do that, I'll be so pissed off.
Why?
They see him as the next Edge. I'm like, what do you mean look like Edge?
Yeah, I heard that too.
He does not look like Edge.
What? Yeah, that's the comparison.
That's the
comparison. Vince likes him because he reminds him of a young Edge.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That doesn't register with me right there.
It makes no sense. He does not look like Edge. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't know what the hell they're doing, man. I'm just like, just fucking sell already, man. Just get it over with. Jesus,
get that shit over with. Yeah, sell, and then let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Whoever buys it.
Yeah, you took away our 100, man. You took away our Paul Levesque that was the pinnacle of fucking NXT. He could have done.
They had to pivot, man. AEW, you can't be.
You can't blame AEW. You can't.
I'm not blaming it, but you can't be doing the same thing AEW's doing, but they're doing it at a grander scale now.
What?
You can.
You can.
You can. You absolutely can.
What?
If AEW getting all this talent, you're trying if you're gonna stick with the same format, there's no way you can keep competing with AEW. You had to pivot.
You don't have to compete. You could just keep doing what you're doing and just be like your own thing. Like
Exactly.
you could absolutely have kept the way it was before if they would have just said, hey, like damn all this like Wednesday Night Wars or whatever. Like let's just before they were on the network and they just had the hour show and they just were doing their own thing for an hour. If you want to scale it back or whatever and just go back to that format, the people that were fans of NXT were enjoying that. So it's fine. Like the 2.0 pivot, whatever, they've decided, hey, you know what, we're going to do developmental and they, whatever, that's what they want is cool. But, like I'm not going to sit here and say like there can only be one AEW. Like it doesn't, or not even one AEW, but there can be only one company showing wrestling on national television like that. I don't
I'm
really
not
buy
saying
that.
I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying like what the format that NXT did. AEW just basically copied it, like all the indie talent, just focusing on pro wrestling, more about,
Yeah.
less on promos, straight to the first match, just like NXT Black and Gold used to do. But now they just do it at a more of a higher level. Stadiums now, just not the Performance Center. They have more eyes on it. They have more eyes on the product than NXT. I think they just would have got less and less viewers just because it's like, oh, like why I'm watching. Oh, go watch AEW. This is just NXT, but like AEW Light now. They just could have called it that, man.
I mean, I don't
I think eventually would have been called that. I think eventually.
I don't
AEW
buy
like,
that
no.
either. I don't buy that. No, you know what? No, because they had the opportunity to go on live shows NXT, and which they did before even AEW existed. They were doing that already, and they were selling out on their live TV audiences. They were selling out. So think about this: if they would have gone with it, guess who would have been pissed off, and who probably was the one that shut it down? The man who gave him the platform, Vince McMahon. What about NXT did better than Raw and SmackDown? Would he be pissed? How the hell did my 30-year-plus show of Raw is having less audience and people that are on live attendance compared to NXT? If they would have gone with the NXT direction, I guarantee NXT would have been hot.
Yeah, if they would have had, treated them like a true third brand and had them on the same level as far as marketing, as far as arenas, as like Raw and SmackDown. Yeah, there was that danger, especially coming off that Survivor Series. There was that danger where, NXT might just surpass Raw and SmackDown, if they actually put that, the money machine behind it and try to do their thing. I don't really think it's about AEW and like saying, hey, there's another show that's kind of doing the same thing. I think it's because even look at WWE. I mean, they're doing it now. You have SmackDown and Raw. Like it's two companies by WWE, not two companies, two shows by WWE that they're basically the same thing, SmackDown and Raw. And, you have people that'll watch both. That's totally fine. It's like, I don't think it's more about, with NXT, the way that we're hearing the story, Vince is pissed because, they didn't win the war, but they shouldn't have. It didn't even have to be a war. And it feels goofy that he's even saying that because you didn't really set them up to even compete. Like you kept them in the Performance Center and you have AEW in arenas. What are we doing? Like, of course, if I'm tuning in on Wednesdays, one of them looks like they're taking themselves in comparison. They're taking themselves more seriously and going into big arenas. And the other one is a little bit smaller. So unless you're invested already, it's going to be hard to choose NXT over AEW, as a new viewer, as a new fan, right? Unless you really give it a chance. Like it would be hard. So the way they presented NXT, it was like, this is a smaller show than anything else that we do as WWE and even this other company as AEW. Like if they would have said, hey, let's put this in the arena. Let's, give this more production value, and make it a true third brand. If they would have done that, I think it's like now you're saying Raw, SmackDown, NXT. You're not saying NXT AEW. You're comparing NXT to those other shows that WWE is doing. Mm-hmm. And that's something that like right now, we'll talk about, SmackDown's better than Raw, but they're not canceling Raw. They're not punishing, the production team at Raw and saying, you know what, screw it. We're going to go Raw 2.0. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, hey, all right, Raw, the ratings are down. Let's see what we can do. Let's bring over Big E and put him on the show and, try to do the draft and mix things up and let's see what we got and help both shows. They didn't do that with NXT because to us that, we're fans of NXT, it's like, hey, we saw it as a third brand, but they never did And Vince is just like, hey, let me make it even more developmental now and just get straight to the point of what I want as the owner of this company versus he wasn't thinking about the fans. He's not thinking about fans of NXT. He's just thinking about for him, for what he wants it to be. This fits in more in line with what he wants.
Well,
I don't think it had anything to do with the war with AEW. I think that's all BS, honestly. I think it's more about, hey, this is developmental. I'm going to use this as a way to create the next stars for Raw and SmackDown. That's just what it is.
And to add on to that, it's just like he got sick and tired of seeing the independent, talent that's going to his company that already built, and he can't build his own.
Right.
So what?
That's a good
now,
point.
So now he wants to build his own by starting, the restarting the developmental, because that was the whole point in the beginning. NXT was supposed to be a developmental,
right?
That was the plan.
That's originally that's what it was.
Yeah, but when Hunter saw the idea, like people are liking this, hell yeah, and it was a developmental because you get to have the likes of Charlotte, Sasha, all 4 horsewomen. You would not want to have them there. That's an example there, and so it was a developmental. And then, but see, Hunter took it differently. You know what? I'm going to make this my own brand. Let's make it a brand. I'll start building these people. I'll bring them in, but I'm going to bring them the indie circuit, and I'll transition them to the entertainment, part of the side. But he wasn't excluding, the professional wrestling side. He was Ring of Honor 2.0, man, and he did a fucking great job, and he took it to that next level. Yeah. NXT TakeOver was selling out more than the pay-per-views at WWE. Dude, they were selling out more. Oh my god, that's what I'm saying. That Vince was fucking scared. He was feared of that.
He didn't like it. Yeah,
he didn't like
this?
It.
Yeah.
What is this? I'm gonna kill it.
Right. Takeover is more. People saying takeovers are better than WrestleManias, like Royal Rumbles. It's just like I'm sure Vince didn't like that. I'm sure Vince didn't like hearing that at all.
Like I hear you. Like we know that the takeovers were better than the pay-per-views, but even on the business side, they was NXT under Paul's watch was always operating from the black, from what I'm saying, financially. So they never really made a profit from NXT. So that takes into account for I think for Vince to eventually kill it himself.
Do you think that they actually gave NXT a fair shot
against AEW?
No, not against AEW. I'm just saying in general. Let's forget about AEW for a second. I think that's where it kind of gets a little bit clouded. Just NXT on its own, to be like, let's see how high NXT can go. Do you feel like, because we've kind of had this conversation before around, and you brought up great points around this, like, hey, you want to see NXT in a bigger arena, you want to see them actually feel like more of a full show versus being at the Performance Center. So I think I know the answer to this, but I'm just going to ask it anyway. Like, do you feel like they gave NXT like a full chance to succeed on the same level as like a Raw and a SmackDown?
No, because Raw and SmackDown during their weekly shows, they were on the road. They were in full arenas. Like, only takeovers is when you get that full experience. Back, during the weekly shows, even the 1 hour is at the Performance Center, or not the Performance Center, it was at Full Sail at the time, man. So I say no. Yeah. Even promotional wise, 2.0 even opened my eyes even more. I'm like, whoa, you guys really could have marketed the hell out of the black and gold if you was doing all of this for 2.0. So man.
So I feel what you're saying, in general with the business, and I just think that they never really got a full fair share because they were always kind of in this in between. It was like a war between Hunter trying to make them a third brand, but WWE officials, Vince and all of them, still looking at them as developmental from the beginning and never really accepting them fully as the third brand. They played with it a little bit, but during Survivor Series, but it was it just had to happen because of what happened in Saudi, and they couldn't get those wrestlers back. So it's like, hey, okay, let's just do this, And so, and it's crazy to me that even after that, because I thought, oh shit, because NXT won so many of those matches, I'm like, Vince is getting behind this. They're a third brand now. I thought for sure, they're a third brand now. And then, you see afterwards, it's like it never happened. And I don't know. Even the Charlotte going after the NXT championship too. That was another moment where I'm like, damn, Charlotte going after the NXT championship. Okay, it's the third brand. They're starting to, she won the Rumble, and here she is choosing NXT over Raw and SmackDown championships. Maybe this is something. They immediately flipped that, and yeah, it's just like they didn't really go all the way with it. So yeah, I feel like it could have made it, but it is what it is. It's dead. We've already said rest in peace to the old NXT. It sucks. It is what it is. 2.0 is here. It's here to stay. Yeah, but it's here. It's here to stay. It's the new thing for developmental. It is
Braun
what it
Breaker, Von Wagner.
The memories.
What's so funny about this too for you, Devin, is that when you say those names, I can tell you're not fully invested, even though you're saying those names.
No, but I'm real. It's some parts of 2.0 I do like though. It's not like I'm not giving it a chance at all. Like I'm open to it to see if I can get more invested into 2.0.
There's kind of like cap on it though. Like I don't think you'll ever really like say, oh yeah, 2.0. Like I'm hyped. There's gonna be wrestlers there that you want to support, right? Like and I fully get that. I understand, and I'm with you there. That there's some wrestlers I want to see them succeed, and so I'll see like a clip here or there of what they did, but it's hard for me to say I'm gonna watch a full show. Like I just can't do that. I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
Well, 2.0, I like what they're doing with Toxic Attraction, man. Like
Mandy Rose is putting in work. I do love what she's doing in the development with her and Toxic Attraction, the team. I think that's solid for sure. It's just it's just tough. It's tough, especially when you hold something in such a high regard, and then it kind of like. It is what it is, but hey, it's cool. 2.0, it's a different thing. It's a new thing. I only have time to see so much wrestling. And so for me, them doing that with NXT, it's like, okay, well, maybe I'll spend some more time with Impact and some of these other shows, because that's more of my style. That's more of what I want to see. Developmental, I don't really want to watch developmental necessarily.
You might want to watch it next week. It's a triple threat match. Carmelo Hayes, Johnny Gargano, and Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
For the North American Championship.
That's cool.
But that's cool. I saw what they did to my boy, man. Oh, my God.
Who? Who you talking about?
To the moon.
Oh, what they do to Cameron Grimes?
Oh, he got jumped by the poker dude. Oh yeah, they cut off. It ain't cut off. It ain't cut all the way. He still looks.
No,
wait.
Cut off. You think he gonna shave him off? You think gonna do all that?
And the hair. They're gonna cut a lot of his hair. They cut a lot of his hair.
No, we'll see. We'll see. He still got a lot of his beard left. He still got a lot of his hair left.
But knowing Vince, though, he probably wants all that shit gone.
Yeah.
Like, cut that hair. That's what they were going to do to Adam Cole. Hey, man, cut your hair. Usually when you go to the main roster, that's one thing that, you hear about. It's like, hey, Vince doesn't really care for that long hair look. So yeah.
I don't know. Tribal Chief?
Well, that's different. That's a little different.
Seth Rollins?
Yeah. No, hey, look, we know there's a lot of wrestlers for sure. Triple H back in the day, but I mean, you've seen some people too where it's like, hey, like just they have the long hair look and then they just get rid of it. It is what it is. I mean, Corbin kind of needed to get, he had the
Widow's Peak was I'm like, dude,
hairline was going
just let it go.
It's like, it's probably better for you anyway, man.
Yeah, but Rogan was not gonna work for him. Rogan not gonna work, or just for men,
ain't no coming back from that.
None of that.
Right. But then you hear a person like Adam Cole, they say, they want to change his name, cut his hair, make a match. It's like, what? Really? Why mess with it? Why mess with his look? I don't understand.
Yeah, but here's a question for both of y'all though. We have two people that contracts expiring in December. Are they staying or are they leaving? And that is Kyle O'Reilly and Johnny Gargano.
Man, Kyle. Okay, so here I have a feeling Kyle. He's gonna make the wrong move and stay, but I think he should go. And you know what's crazy? Thank you for bringing up. I think he's gonna stay for some odd reason. My gut tells me he's gonna stay, but I did have a dream, and it felt real that Kyle O'Reilly was in AEW. But how I knew it was a dream was that they were using the Undisputed Era music and logo in AEW. I'm like, I'm dreaming. No, I'm dreaming. But I did. story. I had a dream about this. This was just last night. I literally woke up mad, like, oh no, that was not real. It was a dream. But I want him to leave, but I don't know. Something tells me he might stay. And same with Johnny. You know, I just feel like I think it's more likely Kevin Owens is gone. Just the way that it all feels with Kevin, I feel like he's gonna leave. Johnny, I don't know, man. I want both of them to just go. I really do. I want them both to go, and I feel like they can both do more, you know, in either AEW or Impact or anywhere else, really. You know, what they are right now is what they're going to be if they stay in NXT, I feel.
There is a ceiling for, you know, for 2.0 now for Johnny Gargano, sad to say, but I could see him actually stay. You know, I don't know what he can accomplish within the NXT 2.0 format now.
I think he just loves NXT. And I think that
NXT
that
for
might
life.
keep him there. Yeah, I think he's NXT for life. And I think that loyalty, him and Tommaso Ciampa, as long as they'll have them, I think they'll stay. You know, I think they would have to get cut to leave. I don't think they'll just walk away.
Don't give Triple H a heart attack now, because
I know. And those are his those are his sons.
Those are his boys.
Those are his sons.
Can't do that to him.
Oh man, but
I heard Kyle O'Reilly. I heard Roderick Strong resign. I heard he's staying. Staying.
He resigned.
Wow,
that's what I heard. I mean, that he's staying. So I'm like, I was expecting fucking take Undisputed Era to AEW. Why not remove Adam Cole from the Elite and have him do his own? This is our era, since they wanted, you know, how the Young Bucks are saying, oh yeah, well, this isn't the era, this is the Young Bucks era. Well, motherfucker, guess what? It's my era. I brought all of them with me. That's what I wanted to see.
Dude,
enough of this goofball shit.
Yeah. Right.
Get your ass out of here.
Oh man. Yeah, it'd be cool to see if you could see like DIY or something at, you know, AEW, because, you know, there's been some tributes and some kind of teases from the Young Bucks around DIY and using their move, their finisher. So like seeing Johnny Gargano and then, you know, Tommaso Ciampa eventually leave would be, you know, there'd be some dream match options there in AEW. But I don't know. My gut tells me I think that they are loyalists. They'll stay. I mean, you know, Hunter's in some capacity still in WWE, right? So I think loyalty to him. If Hunter wants them to stay, then maybe they'll stay. But you know, I think that's just my gut speaking. I think that they stay.
Okay.
Yeah. I got Johnny Gargano, like I said, Stan, but I got Kyle O'Reilly. I think he'll leave. He follows Adam Cole everywhere he goes, so I can see Kyle O'Reilly following Adam Cole into AEW. Because the way they're using, I gotta be real, the way he's using Kyle O'Reilly, it's I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it. It look like he ain't really into it either. So he misses boys. I can tell it. He seems lonely.
Yeah. Poor Kyle. He ain't so cool no more, man.
I know.
It hurts.
Yeah. Hey, man. It's a new era. You know, it is what it is. Like NXT 2.0. Hey, you know, I know it's people are like, why are you so angry? You know, because I've been voicing my anger on NXT 2.0 and, you know, got some feedback around it, and it's fine. It's like, hey, I feel how I feel. It's not gonna turn around and just start loving NXT 2.0. You know, it's not
I feel your pain. I feel your pain, bro.
You know,
I just want you to be open to it. I don't want you to, like, you know, just like what you like, but at least be open to it, though. Just give it a, you know.
Can your heart
open
funny
statement.
A little bit?
Like what you like, but be open to it. Like it's so. Can I
look? Give it a chance. Give it a chance. Like you only said you only watched that one show. He's like, I'm done.
Yeah, that's fine.
See what they're doing though.
Enough.
You know, toxic attraction, the way they're developing the young ladies over there.
You,
Carmelo Hayes, he looks good. Joe Gacy, Tony D'Angelo, you might like him, a character. He's from Chicago, by the way.
Yeah. So to each their own. You know, I'm not gonna shit on them for what they're doing. I wish, you know, it would have still stayed the same. But whatever, it's done. You know what I'm saying, and that's fine. I can accept that the NXT I knew and loved is gone. Mm-hmm. I can accept that. Now, as far as, you know, giving NXT 2.0 a chance, to me, it's almost like saying, and this might sound like disrespect, but I'm just saying. It's like saying, well, give main event a chance or give 205 Live a chance. It's like, no, I don't have to. I really don't have to give those a chance at all. I've seen an episode. It changed so much that I'm like I said, there's only so many hours in a day. It opens up room now for a new company to, like for me to be a regular viewer of something that's closer to the type of wrestling and the type of, I guess, company that I'm looking for. Something less developmental and more like, like in the Impact and, New Japan. I've been, consuming so much content from New Japan that I'm ready to jump all in on New Japan. Like, I feel like that is the next one that I'm just like, yes, let me get into New Japan. Yeah, that's the one where it's like, give it a chance. I'm like, you damn right. Because I
had to bust a Rick James with it, like,
yeah, dude.
Yeah, you got to come to my side. You see, what if you get mad at myself? We always talk about New Japan, bro. Always like, I'm into it right now.
I'm not surprised because that's your core. You're all about wrestling.
Yes.
I am all about wrestling.
Me, I'm character.
Yeah.
So that's why that's why I can look at in 2.0 with a different set of eyes.
Yeah. Who's your favorite new character in 2.0? You can't say Carmelo Hayes.
No, I was gonna say Tony D'Angelo, man.
Okay.
Yeah. He's an Italian from Chicago. Got with that thick, strong Italian accent. Almost sounds like a soprano. It's pretty good, man. He can wrestle, you can talk, promos. I like him.
Stromboli, for God's sake.
Oh man.
I swear to God, Vince McMahon is not over the golden era. He's not over it. He's like, why are you creating? You did this before. Why are you going back trying it again? Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you trying to make an Italian monster type of style? Like what's the Jesus.
Hey, the crowd love it. We should see how the crowd love Tony D'Angelo.
Fucking sound effects.
And on Twitter too. Hey, and on Twitter too. On Twitter too. Shout out to the people on Twitter that's watching NXT 2.0 to be tweeting out Tony D'Angelo. He's a hit. I'm just saying. Check him out.
I'll check it out.
Check him out.
It's cool.
When I have the time, I'll watch him.
When you have the time.
I
heard that.
I'm stuck with New Japan.
I'm saying there's only so many hours in the day, man. So but hey, much love to the wrestlers there, and yeah, I see clips. I see clips of what's going on with some of them. Like I said, Toxic Attraction. And there's what is it? Dakota Kai, Raquel Gonzalez. They're gonna resume their feud, right? Because of what happened with Dakota costing her the championship. So I'm interested in that. Basically, the women's side of NXT 2.0. I feel like I'm still intrigued by what's going on there versus on the men's side. Tommaso Ciampa, I love Tommaso, but it doesn't have that same feeling because of just the structure of the show now. That's all it is. So we'll see. But yeah, man, I think it is what it is. 2.0. You're watching Devin. Cool. That's awesome. I'm gonna check out some other stuff.
You do that, sir.
Hey man, it is what it is.
Join me in the dark side.
I'll keep you updated. I'll keep you updated.
I'll keep you doing New Japan.
You'll convert though. One day. You'll convert.
See, no, you're not gonna force this.
I'm not forcing. I'm just saying one day.
Like it. You'll convert.
One day you'll convert.
You'll convert.
You'll convert. You'll learn to love some of these characters. Like, oh, you know what? I like what Tony's doing. I'm like, oh, see, there's my door. There's my opening.
Nah, see, that's the thing. Trying to change someone's mind. No,
I'm not trying to change your mind.
Yeah, no, clearly you are.
What am I saying? How I'm trying to change your mind?
You'll convert. Oh, you'll come around someday. Oh, that'll be my opening.
You will come around someday. You came around Damian Priest. You wasn't feeling his character. That's what I'm saying. It can be a slow burn. It can be a year from now. All of a sudden, you're into 2.0.
No. But you will watch it though. You know why you will watch it? Because they're still doing war games.
Well, yeah.
See, I didn't watch Halloween Havoc, and I enjoyed Halloween Havoc last year, but I just didn't watch it.
No, because of the lineup of the matches, I was just like,
I wouldn't feel it. I wasn't feeling it.
I want to see. I'm curious of the lineup for war games. Then I'll watch it.
I know Toxic Attraction is part of War Games so far.
Well,
are they gonna do the full team? Because what was it? It was 4-on-4.
4-on-4. Yeah.
So who were they gonna get as an additional?
Dakota Kai.
what is it? Dakota Kai. Yeah, Dakota Kai with Toxic
Dakota Kai.
Attraction. Then on the other side, you got Raquel, Io. What is it? What's her name? Cade.
Oh, is it gonna be oh man, no, that tag team.
What tag team?
Oh, Casey, is it Casey?
Yes, Casey Canzaro.
It could be them. Yeah.
Right? Because
Yeah.
they teamed up recently.
Yeah, because
with Io.
No, you know what? No. You know what? I think they're gonna have one of them, and then they're gonna have Cora Jade.
Cora Jade, that's her name. Yeah.
Because what's her face? Lacey, is it Lacey Bryan? Well, I know it from Independent Circle. Lacey Bryan, I think her name was. I don't know what her name is. Oh, Zoe Stark. She's hurt. She's injured.
She's hurt. Yeah,
she's injured. So I know they'll probably have Cora Jade and Io and Raquel and probably either Casey or I don't know who's the other one. So or Indy Hartwell, maybe probably an Indy involved in this. Maybe you never know. We'll have to wait to see. I'm curious how they're gonna do it. So
yeah.
I'll at least watch it. You know, I did watch Halloween Havoc. Was I happy about it? I was happy Ciampa kept the title, but I wasn't. I
beat
swear,
the dog shit out of Braun Breaker. He whipped
the
dog shit out of his ass.
I loved it. It was that was ruthless aggression type of shit. That's what I like. But if they were gonna give Breaker the fucking title, I swear to you, I was gonna protest fucking Twitter. And I was
man.
He's trying to go for the title again because they had, what was it? Right before I turned it off, they had a little promo between Tommaso and Braun Breaker, and Tommaso hit him with, man, you have a 33 and a third chance to win this title. So he kind of used.
He used the Scott Steiner move.
Yeah,
man.
Oh my god.
I swear, if they give it to any one of the new ones like Von Wagner, Braun Breaker, I'm done. I'll give it up.
They need to keep it on Tommaso.
You have to build, actually build them. Don't just give it to them. That just, what? I don't know. That's just.
I know.
It is what it is.
R.I.P.
Yeah. Seriously.
2.0.
Where do you rank 2.0 in the shows that you're watching right now?
Shit.
Do you have? Okay. All right. I just need
Dude,
to know.
Hold on. Let me give full context how I watch 2.0. So. I'm on my laptop right now, and my TV's right behind me. So that's how I watch 2.0.
Oh, so it's going on in the
background. When some catch my interest, I'm like this. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Okay. Let me see what's going on. Okay, that's how I watch 2.0. All right.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not like no diehard 2.0.
You make it sound like that. Just give it a chance. 2.0 is crazy.
I just said they have some stuff I like, some stuff I don't. Some stuff is just asinine, like Jacket Time.
Yeah, oh, dude, you shouldn't have told me about Jacket Time.
Oh, yeah.
You should have told me about Jacket Time. I said, how you going to do Kushida like this? Ow, Sway.
They come out, it's Jacket Time.
That is set up for Michael Cole. That whole thing is set up for Michael Cole. Oh, man.
And when I look at it, I was like, shit, I can actually see this on the main roster. Just from the production, the theme, the graphics, I'm like, this is too clean. This is too clean for a 2.0. They're going to get called up.
They're getting called up.
Vince is going to see them. They're going to be a comedy routine tag team.
They're going to SmackDown. They're going to SmackDown.
Immediately.
And Michael Cole salivating. He's like, ooh, another team with time in the name? Oh, I'm ready. You know I'm ready, Vince. Let's go.
Jacket Time. Yeah, now feeling it. Yeah, kill that. They need to kill that noise right there.
I feel you. Okay, that's fair. Could I have NXT 2.0 in the background like that? The way you're saying, my goodness. I guess I could just have it on the screen if that's what you're talking about. That's the extent of it.
Yeah, have it on the screen. Be on your phone. Be on Facebook or something. Multitask, my guy. Don't you? That's how I make it easy for me.
Holy shit. I'm sitting here thinking he's wanted me to like watch it.
No!
Like watch every because how I watch NXT was like, yeah, I'm like this, you know, on my watching my TV like I was AEW, and I'm watching, and I'm like invested. You know,
I even said it the last couple of times on the podcast.
I can't get invested in jacket time, man. What you trying to do to me?
Yeah,
what are you trying to do to my soul? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, when I saw that first time, I was like,
no,
I can't tell Hafeez about this. I can tell Hafeez about jacket time. No.
I saw that, man. Yeah, you're right. I think. Oh, I hope not. That's gonna bury. That's gonna bury fucking
Kushida, man. Yeah.
Fucking legend, bro.
Yeah.
To us, he would be buried, but to the casual fans, no. But people are gonna eat that up because
casual fans.
It's so animated.
They won't have any idea of what it was,
it's
and so this will be
they just see that guy was it Hikame or
something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And he got that jacket. He's so animated. They'll just see all of that. Like, oh, he looks cool. Oh, okay. He's fun. He's a fun guy. Look at this. Look at Kushida. Oh, he's wearing the jacket from Back to the Future. Okay, I get it.
It's jacket time. Oh,
right. Yes, sir.
SmackDown.
That hurts my heart, man.
2.0.
It hurts my heart. It hurts my heart.
It is what it is now, fellas.
It is what it is. It is what
it is. Decided.
It is decided.
There you go. You said it. There you go.
All right. So that is going to do it for this. I mean, we went a little bit off of even the Survivor Series predictions.
Yeah.
We went to an NXT 2.0 conversation. So we gave you a little bit of that. As much as I say I'm not watching NXT 2.0. We brought up NXT 2.0 almost every episode now. I just got to bring that up. So there's been a discussion of some sort about NXT 2.0 on almost every episode. And I don't know, maybe that'll keep going. We'll see. But that is it as far as Survivor Series, as far as our AEW Full Gear recap. But before we call this an episode, before we go, for our guests, always, I let the guests go first. Ivan, thank you, first of all, for being here with us. It's been a pleasure. It's been so much fun chatting up with you, talking with you. Now it's your turn, sir. It's your opportunity. The floor is yours. Tell the people what you got going on and where they can catch you.
Well, first of all, I want to go ahead and thank y'all brothers very much. You know, I love y'all very much, man, dearly. You know, I listen to you guys, you know, when you guys take out new episodes. And you see my comments, bro. I always put my comments. You see them.
Man, be putting in books in there, bro. Chapters.
Yes.
Right. I appreciate that. Right? Yeah, you listen, man. Hell yeah.
Man. I listen. I gotta hear the digression of Hafeez over NXT or the women's division. Over the women's division, of AEW. Calm down, calm down, Messiah. Be patient. Fuck me, patient.
Oh man,
it's all love. It's all love, but I can't wait till we have our debate for sure. Where's Money Mike? Because he's been asking for it. Money Mike, you better be watching this because
bring it.
Mike started this shit, but I'll defend him, of course.
I'm still trying to understand how we had the best record on that board. It was like 14-1.
14-1. And they're 12-1.
And 12-1 was first.
I have no idea, man. I have no idea.
That's all I said.
I couldn't stop laughing when he took it out of the episode. I couldn't stop laughing. Just like, I'm not even gonna ask him. I'm like, why are you doing this? Are you saying?
He's like, can I show these rankings to you, Ivan? I was like, what the fuck you about this? I'm like, oh.
In true AEW fashion, it just made no sense. I was looking at it and I'm like, you just made our point. Right there. We got the best record, but we're second. What are we doing?
I was like, wait, what is he doing?
He's like, I'm sure they're going to have something to say about, this ranking. Yeah, you're damn right we are. Why the hell are we second? We got the best record.
Oh, my God. I can't wait, man.
That's going to be fun. It's
going to be fun. Man. Oh, man. But you can catch us on all of our social media platforms, on Instagram at Circle Debate, Twitter at Circle Debate, Facebook at Circle Debate, and of course on our lovely YouTube channel, Circle Debates, and all of the audio platforms. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, Bullhorn, you name it, all audio platforms around the world. We are there, of course, every either Thursday or Fridays. Like this Friday, we'll have another episode, our weekly episodes, and Sunday we'll have our top fives. This one, we're doing top 5 best high-flying finishing moves. Not moves, but finishing moves. Finishing moves that we're going to do. Because there's a lot of high-flying finishing moves, but we never say which was the best one out of all of them. From the past to what it is now. It could be from the headbutt to the elbow drop to the, to the leg drop.
Hey, man.
Or the body splash. You never know.
The Eclipse, Ember Moon. I always put some respect on that finisher. Yeah. Oh man, top rope, stunner.
Awesome. I love it.
So
that's a must. See, thank you for giving me that list. I want to have that one for sure.
Yeah. See?
I want to have that one. Right? Hell yeah. Oh my God. I can't wait, man. But yes, that's where you can find us. And of course, we'll be joined with you guys soon. We'll have our debates. I cannot wait.
We'll make it happen.
And
debate coming soon.
Yes, debate coming soon. We want to give the people what they want, Dirty Heels.
Yes.
We got to give them that. So, because Money Mike, he's the one. So might as well let's finish it.
Yes.
Money Mike talking that shit. Saying it with his chest.
He is. Oh man, I love it though. Let's do it. Oh man. Well, thank you again, man, for being with us, and definitely we're gonna make that debate happen. So for sure, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Devin, all right, man, it's that time. You know what it is. Tell the people where they can catch us.
Yes, all the time. You can always find us on the social platforms. There's only one stop and shop website, like Facebook, like Twitter, like Instagram, TikTok. Yes. And I can't forget YouTube as well. On the social platform, all those social platforms, one stop and shop website, ClarkStreetWrestling.com, ST for the abbreviation, where all of our season 3 is linked to YouTube and all of our audio episodes up there as well. And you can't forget about our merch.
Get your damn merch.
Get the merch. Get the beach towels. Look at that. It was on the top of my mind. Beach towels around this time. Heading into Thanksgiving. Beach towels. All right.
It's tropical somewhere, damn it.
Yes.
Get your beach towel. Get your ass off that hot ass sand.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Get your ass off the hot ass sand. Don't burn it out there. Southern Hemisphere. All right. But if you're up here with us, Midwest, East Coast, Canada, cold as shit, get your hoodies. All right, get your Clark Street Wrestling hoodies. All right, get your blankets.
Yes.
Stay warm. Don't freeze your ass off.
Stay toasty.
All right, there we go. All right, get it. Stay toasty.
Yes.
Get your merch. ClarkStreetWrestling.com/store for your pleasure. It is decided.
Yes, it is decided. And with that is going to do it for this AEW Full Gear recap and the Survivor Series prediction show. For our guest, Ivan, thank you so much from Circle Debate. For Devin, I'm Hafeez. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening to the Clark Street Wrestling Podcast. We the ones. Hear that Circle Debate? We the ones. Debate coming soon. Right.